This is the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. This is the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we find out we are drunks. This is the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Drunks versus the World Patreon exclusive. Bigger, drunker, and faster. I'm Justin.
Fatter. You meant
Fatter.
fatter.
Yeah, fatter.
Fatter.
I'm Lucas.
I'm J-Dog.
J-Dog.
J-Dog. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna have to fight over the J-Dog moniker.
No, mine makes sense. Jason, J-Dog.
I guess, yeah.
But I fit the
But you're
J-Dog
just
guy.
Dog.
Yeah.
And then we got Luck Dog or Luck Dog. Or,
Hey, Luck Dog.
you don't even count. You're like,
Grab
you're
me a
like,
beer there, huh? Just kidding. Actually,
Sure, I can grab
actually,
you
we
one
need
from.
Why do I always
from-
got to grab the beers?
from 1 foot next to you?
you know what? Actually, I think since I'm the one on the computers and shit and doing this, well, Lucas is
It
doing
was-
that.
You're so busy over there.
It was because
I'm the one doing everything.
It was because I used to do the little whatever this thing is.
But then I moved that over for you
And
because
also-
you were like doing nothing.
Yeah, and so now I'm back to doing nothing.
Okay, well now
Which
you're.
is how I like
Well,
it.
enough about you.
Now
guys.
you're-
What about me?
Let's talk about this. Is
Let's
the
talk
Justin
about you.
episode.
No, we don't have to
This
talk
is the
about it.
Justin.
Let's talk
This is
about
the Justin
Justin.
episode.
You know what, Justin? I got a lot of problems with
We
you.
should do every Patreon episode. We should do a episode about each other.
Okay, we're gonna start with
This
you right
is
now.
your life. We'll do that
Fuck, we're not doing mine, dude. Mine's gonna end up being like, yeah,
shit show.
maybe. Lucas is gonna be more like a documentary.
Yeah,
Mine would be pretty boring.
Love Morgan.
My episode would be pretty boring.
Morgan Freeman do the voiceover.
It'd be like Planet Earth.
David Attenborough.
And
Yeah.
and on February 17th, Locust was born.
It was the 10th,
10th,
okay?
February
17th.
Lucas was a
George
great-
Washington,
he
I
was a
think, or
great
was it Lincoln? I don't
bowler.
remember. 16th
A
was
hell of a bowler.
And then we get to now,
And now,
and Lucas is here. And
Now he's just a hell of a drunk.
now he's just a hell of a drunk on Drunks versus the World.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And now for the rest of the story.
Yeah.
So we just got done, bullshitting about each other, making fun of each other. Justin,
Yo.
what do you have for us today?
Well, it's fantasy football season, y'all.
No, it's football season.
It's football season, yes.
Okay. Just throwing that out there.
Are you guys in a fantasy football league?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No.
Well, you should be.
I retired from fantasy football a few
No,
seasons ago.
retarded. No, that was me, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta set that lineup, man. Gotta
I
set
did.
that
It
lineup.
just there were times where actually I did. I even remember sending it to somebody and somehow it. Anyways, whatever.
Well, there's some funny names out there for these fantasy football teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever heard of Bill Cosby's Sleepers?
That's
That's
kind of wrong. No.
I
I've
hope
never-
they came up with that name before all of the
I don't think they
the
did.
allegations
I don't
came
think
out.
they did.
That
So-
would be
Otherwise, they would have been in on it.
So before we go, let's. What was your fantasy football name that you've always had?
It's Justin's Gems.
So like Gem and the Holograms.
No, just like gems. Like the,
Okay, I get it.
yeah.
like jewels.
Jewels. Jewels.
Like family
Because I only
jewels.
pick jewels. I only pick gems.
Ooh, all right. Lucas, how about yours?
I honestly don't remember a lot. I would have a different name every year. Mm-hmm. It would just depend on who I drafted. Well, not necessarily. So the one year I was the Injurious Bastards because all of my players got injured in like
They were
week
bastards?
one. Like
Well,
That actually happened to me and you when we played in that league.
it was so a little play on the Inglorious Bastards. I still ended up doing okay that year, but and then the last one that I won was My number one pick was Antonio Brown, and so I just named it "What Can Brown Do for You?"
Got it.
And fuck, he delivered.
He delivered.
He
He was
delivered.
good. He was good.
So what I always did. So I love me. I'm just a
We know you.
Scorpions. Scorpions.
yeah.
J Scorpions.
And it was
J's.
Scorpions.
Like SCOREPians.
Yeah.
The
Scorpions.
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 No, peons is PEONS.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
Dick.
yeah.
God.
Scorpions.
Very clever. Very clever.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's what was mine. So, Justin, you said it was Bill Cosby's what?
Sleepers. How many people did he end up drugging?
Like 12.
No, it was like 40 something.
It was like
It's insane.
That they can prove.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I think
Kind of like our trivia names. Because Lucas came up with the greatest trivia name of all time.
That's right.
oh yeah.
It's just
Sid's not kids.
And then one of the members was like, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I mean, even when I said it, I was even like, we can't use this. But
I think
it's a
we
good
used it
name.
once, though. I think we
Maybe,
used it once,
maybe.
but after that, we had to get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Not a nice thing.
no.
Yeah. By the way, Cosby has been accused of by over 60 women.
60 women.
You guys were way off.
You said fucking 14.
You said 12.
No, I meant how old they were.
Oh. That I don't want to look that up.
Me neither.
Yeah.
So, we got Bill Cosby Sleepers.
Yeah. And then the notorious CTE.
I like that one.
Yeah. I mean, that's... When is the NFL finally going to be this, like, we need to fucking... Yeah, we're gonna suspend them for this long or not, whatever. We're gonna take care of our fucking players afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They don't want to pay for health insurance.
No, but
Which is so dumb.
again, but I can see both sides to it actually, because honestly, depending on the player, if you're a star player making fucking multi-millions, you should be able to pay for your own fucking health care.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. Like,
do
You're
pay-
you're a contracted player. You're not an employee. That's where I think the NFLPA comes and says, hey, they're contracted, not an employee. I don't know.
They do pay up to, even after you're retired, they pay up after a certain amount of years. I don't know how many.
But it was like $35,000 a year, and it was garbage.
Yeah. And they don't got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Nope. Nope. They don't have the shit like Amazon. Amazon's actually got really good
stuff.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty good. What else we got?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We got the Ocean Gate Titans.
What?
It's after the
I get it. Just
that's kind of funny.
No, it's not even.
No?
No.
What about remember Bush did 9/11 back?
Yeah.
Reggie Bush did 9/11.
going
Wow.
back to the previous one, the Ocean Gate thing, did you guys know the song that they were listening to when it imploded? Under Pressure.
Holy
They're
fuck,
listening to Under
really?
Pressure.
Sit down on me.
So Queen are a bunch of bastards.
Yeah.
Just throwing
They
it out.
didn't have a fucking radio in that fucking thing.
Hey, they had
Are
phones.
you-
They had
dude, are
phones.
you
They must
shitting?
have had like some saved songs.
Chances are they had Bluetooth down there if they had a fucking a Super Nintendo controller to run the thing.
Someone had Spotify and had downloaded their
And they were
playlist.
like,
Yeah.
You guys want to listen to some music?
And unfortunately, it was probably the one kid that didn't want to go. He was like, fuck, I'm going to just put my headphones in.
Yeah.
And then Under Pressure.
Yep.
Bam.
Yep. Bang, fuck, I'm dead.
There were some cool animations that came out about how that would have looked.
Oh, I bet you there was.
Crazy.
What else we got?
Well, there's it just says Tyreek Hill's son.
That's just dumb.
What happened?
Oh, this is a good one.
What happened between Tyreek Hill and his son? Did he beat his son or something?
That would have been Adrian Peterson's son.
Well, I think there's two separate incidents. That I can't confirm nor deny.
Okay.
But this is my favorite. Not my favorite one, but we all know what happened to DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was DeMartiac arrest.
Oh man, that's good. That is
Wow.
I think that takes the cake right there.
I don't know. I did find one that I thought was actually pretty good. Not as wrong as that one, but working from Mahomes.
Working from Mahomes.
Yeah.
I like that one. They don't always have to be offensive.
Well, this one hurts so good.
Yeah.
So
It's also true. That guy is Jalen Hurts is amazing.
He's very good.
and there you got analysts out there saying that fucking Justin Fields is better.
Who says that?
Analysts,
No.
not analysts.
Analysts.
Didn't Justin Field? Isn't he like? Oh no. So last night I saw there was a little news story about I don't know. It was some white guy named the starter of the Bears. That's what Justin Fields plays for, right?
Yeah, he's the
Bears,
quarterback.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, over Justin Fields. Like, apparently he's just not living up to the hype. It was a high school team. It's like, oh, okay,
Wow. Just
makes a little more sense.
Wow. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
That is some weird wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Weird wild
stuff. You guys know who Shaquem Griffin is?
No,
No.
He's that football player that's missing a hand.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
now I
the
do.
name is Shaquem Griffin's left hand. That's the name.
I
is that
have
the
one,
hand he's missing?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have one for you. Can you smell what Dalvin's cooking? That's
Yeah.
actually a pretty good one there.
Good.
Pretty good.
There's one that just says Gruden's Gmail.
That's how about Najee by nature?
Okay, I like that.
Legs.
It's got legs.
I like that one.
Yeah. There's Chris Carson, son of a bitch.
Okay, mixing it up.
Mixing it up.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
No Fournette play.
Okay,
How about-
took me a second.
I got one. One. This one is for Jerry Judy. Where's it at here? Call of Judy.
These are so dumb.
Right?
This reminds me of Robert Woody.
Josh Jacobs Ladder.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie?
No. Nope.
It's with Andy Dufresne.
Oh, gotcha.
About the CIA drugging him during Vietnam. And
Yeah.
doing acid.
Hey, it happens.
Oh, here's a good one. Steeler virginity.
I like that.
That is a good one.
That's
That
one I
is.
haven't heard of before. A lot of these are, you see them in a lot of fantasy football leagues because people tend to just pick from lists that they find.
Right.
Yeah.
How about
That's an original one.
Well, here's two I got. Sacks in the City. Pretty good one.
Okay.
And ABCD. So it's AB, then CD for CD Lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Me and my homies.
You can do a lot with Mahomes.
Yeah.
I would just go with me and my homies instead of.
That's a good one.
That's actually
Yeah.
really good.
Or my homies and me.
My homies and me.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hey.
Cardinal sins.
Hey, Darnold.
No, for Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Time to see Titans.
No.
Dacking
I
off.
like that one.
Backing up.
Backing off. Okay, that's good.
That's
I
a
like
good one.
that.
Yeah. Jack Goff's.
Zeke and Destroy.
That's a good one. Fucking Breeze nuts.
Oh, here's my number, so call me Brady. Here's my number, so call me
Okay.
baby.
I wonder what he's doing now.
Here's one you guys will like. Hooked on a Thielen.
Yes, I've
They
seen
say that on
one.
TV all
Yeah.
the time. JJ Twat.
Hot Chub Time Machine.
Oh, that's good.
That is a good one, yeah.
What the fuck?
To a legit, to a quit. Oh,
You guys know who Alshon Jeffrey is? He doesn't play anymore.
no.
Oh, yeah,
Alshon
Alshon
Jeffrey?
was a...
Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey didn't kill himself. So Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It would have taken me a little bit to
Me too.
suss that one out.
Yeah,
Forgiven Fournette.
that's good.
Not bad.
Marino means no.
That's a tough one there.
Yeah.
All about the Bosa.
It's all right.
That one doesn't really have legs, but I can kind of see what they were going with.
Yeah, you at least get where it's coming from.
Right.
Yeah. Baby got Dak.
Okay, I give him credit.
I got Stafford infection.
Yeah, I've heard that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
And saving Matt Ryan.
I like that one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Or back to Leonard Fournette. Little Red Fournette.
Oh, I like that.
That one is
That's
awesome.
good. That's really good.
How about Make America Gronk again?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh my God.
You guys know who Najee Harris is?
Yeah.
Najee, Germany.
That's my favorite so
That
far.
might be the best one.
Nazi
That's
Germany.
that's on the list. We went
I got it. This list I have is actually pretty big. All I do is Winston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do they still make Winston cigarettes?
Yeah. Yep.
Those are disgusting.
I smoked them for a while because, well, I stole them from people. Let's see. Unsolicited DAC pics. You guys, Dalvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah. I've heard that one.
I have not heard that one before.
Amari 2600. Let's see here. This one's boring, but for my shout out for my dude, where's my car? CARR.
Yeah. I think the Saints are going to win their division this year.
Who else is in that division?
Panthers, Falcons, and Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. You know, I got it too because first of all, Kamara's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's a
and
star.
he's been in the league for fucking what, 8 years?
He's suspended the first 3 games, but
Yeah.
he'll be all right.
Let's see. Oh, you Belichick yourself. Super Mario.
Bill
No.
Belichick went to a Taylor Swift concert this summer.
Nice. Good for him.
Well, he needed to do
I'm
something.
a really big fan, Shake it off. And,
No, nothing but a Jimmy G thing. Let's see. Juju, know what I'm saying? Here's my favorite so far. Kissing cousins.
I saw that one on there too. Yeah.
Let's see here. my ball Zackerts. That's a great one.
My balls, Zackerts.
Yep.
That's
Fuck.
cool.
I'll throw this one under the bus. Is Raiders of the Lost Yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Let's see. From whence you came.
He's not on a team yet this year.
No, I don't
Nor
think
should he
he'll.
be. Nah, he's probably better than some backups that are out.
He is.
Oh, he's better than a lot of backups. I
Probably
just
better
think,
than our
I
backup.
don't know what it is.
I just think it's.
I do think he's lost like a passion for the game. He's just kind of a broken.
I don't think he
Yeah.
lost a passion for the game. I think what he lost was he knows that he's always gets hurt. He even says it. He goes,
That has to play into your mental toughness.
that injury did. It went downhill right after
Yeah.
that injury.
right.
Just like Teddy Bridgewater. Once he got hurt, it just wasn't the same.
Right. Let's see here. Now they're starting to do like what they're doing is they're going off of players' names. So right now, looking at a couple just for Patrick Mahomes. Let's see. Sherlock Mahomes Depot. That one's just dumb. Let's see. No place like some of these is just fucking stupid. Tom Brady.
That's just a name.
Yeah.
You can't just call your team Tom Brady.
I'm Tom Brady.
Well, they called him Lord of the Rings, so that's pretty good. The real Slim Brady. Dude looks like a Brady.
Dude looks like a Brady.
Lamar Jackson, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Lamar, you serious?
There's Kittles and Bits.
Let's see. Oh, Saquon Barkley. Oh, Saquon UC. You know. Oh, you know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Saquon, you see. I get it.
All Barkley, all bite.
Yeah. Amari Pooper.
Let's see. Oh, Dak Prescott. Dak and better than ever? No. Dak in yellow? No.
Dak Prescott, the busiest bankruptcy lawyer in Minnesota.
Right. Dak to the future.
That's a popular one.
Aaron Rodgers. The lone Rodgers, dumb. Armed Rodgery, dumb.
There used to be a player named Jaquiz Rogers, and a famous one was Jaquiz in my pants.
Let's see here. Oh, Adam Thielen. Feeling like making love.
Or even like Mike Ditka. Huge Ditka.
Yeah. So there was over 200 on what we just went over. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, some of them are really fucking creative. Mm-hmm. How do you, I mean, you have to have a lot of time. How many fantasy football, some people are so fucking like, what do you want to call it? Like
serious about it?
Serious, as in like you would think that they were the owners of the actual fucking.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really like playing it because I hate watching the game, just watching one player and just cheering for a player. It just ruins the watching experience.
Yeah, part of it makes it so, as for someone like me who I really would only ever care to watch a Vikings game, it makes me a little more interested in the other games. So I think that was good for me back when I actually played it. But then when you're watching your own team and you're like, fuck, you're rooting for your team, but you're also rooting for a guy on the other team.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I liked about the game. See, for me, it gave me reasons to be, come down here and watch more. But I mean, there for a few years, Sunday morning, I woke up, came down to the garage here, and I'd have two games going on, and I'd watch football until the last game of the night, and then I would throw on Sports Center. Mm-hmm. And that was back when when Dusty, love you brother, when Dusty would come over quite a bit. Me and him, that's what we did. We watched a ton of football. Now I'm almost to the point where I'm just like, fuck, I really don't care. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch the games, but I'm not going to sit there and like, there's a lot of people who will schedule their life around their favorite team. Mm-hmm. And I'm to the point now to where I'm just like,
do that.
Yeah.
I can think of at least one.
Yeah. I mean, I did too. Like there was shit. I'm sorry. Not going to do this. Going to watch my Raiders.
Yeah. Did I say this last week, by the way? Don't buy Madden, folks. If you're a diehard football fan,
don't buy
Madden. Don't give in to EA and their...
Stop buying EA games all
period.
Like, they're just
They haven't had a good game since... I can't even remember. Medal of Honor was an alright game.
Well, the problem with EA... The biggest problem with EA is their microtransactions.
Oh, God. That's...
Pay to win. You could be a punk to where you're okay at the game, but you got money to fucking drop, and now you got Uber fucking this and Uber that. Mm-hmm. Why?
Yeah.
That doesn't make the fucking game fun. That's why they need to go back to...
They don't care.
That's why... So you buy a game, and you get the full fucking game. You want the multiplayer shit, it's there and it's available, but don't fucking make it all about buy to play or play to win.
I actually think that they need to ban, like the U.S. government needs to pass a law to ban the way that that EA does these kinds of microtransactions.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially gambling, and it's
Yeah.
your target audience is kids.
Well,
And
it
you're
is-
getting them addicted to gambling by buying packs of cards to make my team a little bit better. Like,
Well-
it's not right.
Not just that, though. I mean, look at fucking Call of Duty. You buy a Call of Duty game, right? And you play it, and you paid fucking $70, $75 for this game, or you pay $110 and get the fucking Ultimate's got all
Yeah.
this other garbage, right? And then for the next 2 years, they add season packs to where, oh, now you want access to these new fucking maps and all this new other shit. You're gonna pay for that, but then you don't even get the fucking like the game upgrade. You just get fucking like the new maps and maybe new characters and maybe some new skins.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm in favor of, or that I think should be allowed, is one, if it's a full-fledged expansion, or two, just cosmetic stuff. Like, if it's like, oh, I just want to,
New skin.
yeah, it doesn't affect the game in any way, but, you know, you got somebody that has some extra money and maybe wants to spend it.
Right, but don't make it
Looks a certain
fucking
way.
outrageous for the cost.
Yeah.
Well, they know. They just don't care. It's about the money.
See, I mean, I still play the Old Republic. I still play it, and but in that game, there's a lot of the expansions you have to pay for. Mm-hmm. But you were still paying your monthly. If you wanted
Yeah.
the full experience, you paid your monthly dues.
Yeah.
But some games, like you did have to pay for an expansion. Mm-hmm. Okay, but the stuff that you buy for a console, let's be fucking honest here. BioWare does it. Activision does
Yep.
it. Fucking, there's a ton of them do it. And all it's going to take is one of them that still makes a ton of money off of their fucking games and say, you know what? We're not going to do it. We're going to build that fucking game. And it's a single player. And if you want multiplayer, we're going to be able to add you to multiplayer. But we're not going to make it so fucking easy for you that suck at the game to spend $5 even, just $5, but it's on one gun that's not available in the game unless you pay for it.
Yeah.
And then that person is able to fucking gun down anybody or a sword or armor or lightsabers, fucking any of that shit is garbage.
That affects gameplay, and that just by the nature of gamers, they want to be as good as they can be. And if that means they have to pay extra money, it's gonna incentivize them to do that. And I think
Take
that's
a fireball
wrong.
at least. No, 100%. 100%, Lucas. Raise your hand if you love video games. Raise your hands if you have a PS5.
I don't have.
I got a PS5.
We did that on purpose. Anyway,
Want to split a fireball?
but what I'm saying is that I like Call of Duty. I love playing the single players. But when your single player is, say, a fucking 20 gig game, and it's it ends up being 75 gigs when you're done because of all the multiplayer bullshit,
Yeah.
then you know what? Don't charge me $75 fucking dollars for that game. Charge me fucking $40 for the single player.
Yeah.
If I want the multiplayer, say I just want to do multiplayer against my buddies, then charge me another $20.
Yeah. Have you?
I was just gonna say about Call of Duty. The single player at this point is an afterthought to them. It's really
Right.
They'll
like-
phone it in for a single player experience, but then it's all focused on
Right.
multiplayer and how can they charge
Just like
players
Madden
to-
and Francesco and the Ultimate
Yeah, and
Team.
the
They don't
Madden
give a
Ultimate
shit about
Team.
franchise. They want the money. Where the money's at.
Yep.
Right.
It's all in Ultimate Team. You got to buy the packs.
Yep.
That's
Do you
why.
guys ever hear that? I don't know if it's a rumor or if I heard it somewhere where the U.S. Army is in with whoever makes Call of Duty, and they want to make it more appealing to kids. And
You know that there's
some
been
sort
a-
of,
Oh my God! I hope that's not true.
the U.S. Army's actually had a fucking game out forever. Their
one?
own game. Army. Fuck, I can't remember what it is. I can look it up. There's a game that out there that is actually used by that was built by the U.S. Army.
Yeah. I thought like they were pouring money. Who makes Call of Duty?
Activision.
Yeah,
Blizzard.
they were pouring money
Activision.
to Activision to It's propaganda. It's promoting, to
Activision,
get kids to.
Yeah. Which is,
I don't know if that's true or not, though.
I could see it though. Activision is a fucking scummy company.
They did.
I'm so mad. When they bought Blizzard, I was so pissed off. I don't know why Blizzard felt like they needed to sell to them, because they're one of the most successful game companies of all time.
I'm trying to find this game.
Must have been about money.
Probably.
Oh, America's Army. America's
Yeah, I've
Army
never
was
heard of that
actually
one.
was yeah. If you there for a while, you could go to to the U.S. Army's fucking website and download the game for your PC.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty scummy. You should not be preying on kids in that way.
Oh,
They might be-
so do you want the U.S. government to do it, or do you want Activision to do it?
It'd probably be better if Activision did.
One of them. I mean, either way.
Either way.
And the only difference is I believe the America's Army that they did was it was free. You could download it. That's why they got away with it. I mean,
Right.
I'm not. Is it scummy? Yeah, it really is to a point, I guess. What they did is that I think they use it as not a recruitment tool, but they did use it.
That's what I would think it would be.
I don't know. I can't
why
remember
else would it
exactly
be?
how they did it. I mean, I've downloaded, played it a few times.
As the Army's got to be losing numbers as far as members.
Yeah, recruitment
Recruitment.
has been steadily going down just because
That's going to be a problem in the near future, I'd say.
I'm not going to say anything about it.
we still have, the most advanced drones in the world. So
Yeah.
That's the thing. If they were just fucking... You're always going to need somebody... You're always going to need a physical body of some sort.
yeah,
Right.
But so I read this thing about how there was a prototype fucking submarine. Okay. That basically just it went into, I don't know where they got it, but it went into somewhere and blew something up. You gonna sit there and fucking tell me that we have a fucking drone that can fly around and blow shit up, but we don't have anything that's for the fucking water or for the fucking army? And when I mean army, I mean land. I mean like drone fucking
yeah,
tanks.
like tanks. Yeah.
And then have drone fucking ships for the water. You're gonna tell me that we don't have technology for that?
You would think that
If we can fucking fly, we can fucking do the rest of the shit.
you would think a drone tank would be dead easy.
You got a remote control car.
You would think.
Yeah,
The only difference is it's easier to have. You get better satellite signals up there, but you get satellite. We have multi-billion-dollar satellites.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna tell me that we can't fucking hit everything? It's kind of bad where you can sit there and do this and that now, but when I cruise through Fargo with my fucking Sirius satellite radio, I get cut off. You know?
Yeah. How often does that really happen, though?
Actually, with that thing in Fargo, here
Don't
a
go
lot.
under a bridge.
Shit, you just hit downtown. The fucking, what do you call it? The buildings are,
Yeah.
they'll knock that shit out. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to.
yeah,
No?
you did.
Yeah, you did.
You said before we started recording, you said I'm gonna whatever you were just gonna say
Yep.
that you didn't mean to. That's what you said.
That's
you
what
were.
you just did.
That's what
Okay.
you said you meant
Now,
to do.
apologize to our patrons.
No, I'm not apologizing shit. Anyway, Justin, what else we got here for our patrons?
Well, guys, I was thinking the other day.
No, don't lie to us.
I was thinking the other day.
No, again, don't lie to us. We know you weren't thinking.
Who is the number one nerd of all time? Who is in the Nerd Hall of Fame in your guys' book?
I mean,
I don't know if fake movie characters are real people. I
Yeah,
don't know,
you're not talking like Big Bang Theory guys.
Well, I
or-
kind of am, and I can kind of.
I was thinking real people, and I have two of them,
okay.
and it's a guy named Isaac W. Newton.
Never heard of him.
Isaac,
Never heard of
Isaac
him.
Wayne Newton,
Oh, you know Newman. You know Wayne Newman.
Yeah, I know him.
and
Yeah.
another guy. I don't know what his first name was, but his last name was Leibniz, and they both, at the same time, simultaneously from across the world from each other, discovered calculus. Like, how the fuck?
At the same time,
Yeah, it was right around the same time. like neither of them is solely credited with discovering calculus or inventing it, however you
Right.
want to look at it.
You know what? I'm sorry, dude.
They
I
didn't
just
know each other. Or,
Nope.
so math, or arithmetic, whatever you want to call it, is literally the fucking not national. It's the universal language
Yeah.
of the fucking universe.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what do you,
you
call
can't
those?
dispute math.
No, you can't. You can't. But I think for us, I mean, this proves this. How do you know it proves that? We don't know.
So when it comes to proofs, there's like a rigorous definition for them.
Right.
I never got into calculus and shit. I have friends that did, and like,
Dude, I could hardly get through algebra. So.
proofs were always the worst thing that they had to do. There's a proof for 1 + 1 = 2, right?
Right.
The proof is literally, I think it's like 287 pages long.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's how in depth that they have to go to prove
To actually
something.
break it down.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of the most basic things. In order to prove it, it requires just an insane amount of work.
So I just Googled this. It's called the hardest math problem solved. It's the Diophantine equation. And like, here's what I don't get.
Diophantine, maybe? I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Diophantine.
It's like x3. No, that's not what it is. It says x3 plus
so
x3 plus y3, or x to the third times y to the third, x to the third plus y to the third plus z to the third equals k. Here's my problem with fucking algebra. Does every letter have its own fucking
Meaning?
Okay, no, value.
It's literally just, you can randomly assign the letters in an equation. It's just a way to signify that they're different.
Right.
And then there are certain ones now that have
It's interesting.
specific values associated with them, like pi or e.
Right.
So you wouldn't use those, but like X, Y, and Z, those are
the ones they pick.
Right. But there's so many different fucking.
Why is it not A and
It could
D,
be.
not X and
It
Y?
could be.
It's always X and Y.
As far as I'm concerned, 1 + 2 = XYZ. But they'll turn around and, you're wrong, because that would. That's the thing I don't get. I never will. I won't, and I can't, because I don't have the fucking, what do you want to call it? Not the brain capacity, but the fucking, just the knowledge, there's fucking people that are out there that, they'll be fucking 6 years old and will know it.
Yeah.
They'll look at it and be like, oh.
like I'll go a step further and even say I don't have the brain capacity. Like, there are just some people
just naturally gifted
that are
at
just
shit,
that are
dude.
just naturally smarter and gifted in those ways. And
Right.
I watch a lot of, one of my favorite YouTube channels is called Number File, and
Pedophile? What?
Number File.
Oh.
And they talk a lot about this kind of stuff. Just, new
Right.
developments in math, and they try to explain it in a way that the plebeian like us can understand it.
Don't you ever call me that again, you son of a bitch.
I apologize.
I mean, like, there was, like, and there's certain fucking, like, symbol, a certain symbol, like pi. The
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, that was
3.14.
It was 3.14. Yeah, it was assigned by a certain fucking calculus or whatever.
Yeah,
guy.
eventually it just became like,
The standard.
yeah, this is what we're going to refer to it as.
For a circle.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But then you get some of these fucking guys who would just be like, you know what? 14.27-3 to the 11th, and we're gonna just I'm gonna draw a fucking elephant's leg and say that's the symbol for it.
Yeah.
And we right, but what I'm saying is
That's their thing. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Just like your thing is
Drinking
whatever
beer.
Your thing is, yeah.
drink
They could figure that out, but they couldn't drink beer like you could.
See?
Exactly.
Why can't I be a fucking... No.
Would you rather be the beer drinker you are or fucking smarty pants?
That's a really tough
Well, I'm
question.
out of beer, so maybe the smarty pants. I mean...
Oh, you're being a smarty pants right now.
I would probably choose to be a smarty pants.
I think I would too. It wouldn't be as much fun though.
That's true.
I mean,
That is true. Hey, you could be
yeah,
Raj.
it wouldn't be as much fun from our current perspective, but for them, like that's what they did for fun. They would just
true.
sit down with a notebook and start writing out shit. And
But
Would you rather be a smarty pants and know everything
I'm going to
and
get
never
us
have
beer.
fun, or would you rather be
I'd rather have
fucking-
fun than
fucking beer drinking, hell raising some bitch? There you go.
What about?
I'll take a beer as well.
I'll take a
sir.
beer over there
Grab
too.
everybody beers.
All right. I just don't forget. I want one.
You know, these mathematicians though are Jesus Christ. I don't know how they do it.
It's amazing.
Don't know how
Their
they do
brains just operate in a different way.
it. Like, is there like who is the first mathematician?
Oh God.
The first famous, the first.
Pythagoras is got to be one. Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem or whatever.
So it's Pythagoras. I mean, I assume even Aristotle and Plato are going to come up.
Thales of
I think I don't think
Miletus.
Plato was
Miletus. It's a Greek fucking dude.
I don't think Plato. I think he was
They were more philosophy, but they
Yeah.
also
They may
also
have
went
dipped
kind of
in-
hand in hand with math.
but back then,
Yeah, right there. Thales of Thales.
Thales or Thales of Miletus. Yeah, I don't know.
so I think we absolutely have to add what's his name?
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras to our
Nerds. The
Hall of
nerds.
Fame.
Yeah, the Nerds Hall of Fame.
nerd Rushmore.
Behind the chick from Scooby Doo, Velma.
Velma.
Yeah,
She's so hot.
yeah. She's number one.
Yeah.
Behind Einstein. Goes Einstein, Velma, and then
You know, and Einstein, the thing is like, so if you're a what do you call it, a theoretical physicist, you're dealing with theories. You're not. There's so many theoretical physicists who actually haven't really proven shit because they deal with theories, like string theory. You got fucking people say they like it stringy, like reality, or they deal with it in what was it, circles and this and that, and they try to prove our existence or the universe by using numbers, and that I just don't get.
yeah, me neither. You could explain it to me for 100 years, and I still wouldn't get it.
But Einstein was so he proved the theory of relativity. Okay.
Gravity, baby.
Yeah.
That was general, and special relativity was speed of light.
Yeah.
based.
Equals MC
E
squared.
equals MC squared.
Yep. But the thing is like there's things that they say that, well, that shouldn't happen because physics is, well, obviously then you are wrong. And then that person will say, no, but physics, this is what we know. Okay. But this just happened. You know, that's what, fuck, I don't.
Shit's fucking wild, man.
It is. It is. And so, but I think here's the number 2 on the nerd Rushmore.
So Einstein's one. Can we?
No, I think we went with Pythagoras.
We have to pick 4.
Yep.
We all 3 have to agree on 4.
Right. And I'm going to say,
Is Einstein on that 4?
nah, I don't think
I don't
so.
even think you'd.
I don't think he
would
cracks
make
the top 10.
Wow.
No, just, I think, because I think you're using the nerd term very strict. Because the
Right. Yeah.
greatest nerd, I'm going to say of all time, Stanley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a different kind of nerd.
Different kind of
Different
nerd.
kind of nerd.
Right? I mean,
But
created
I think
some.
in this Mount Rushmore, we have to combine all of them.
Well, that's
But
what I'm
Stan Lee
saying.
would still be up there.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
I like him being on there.
so we have Pythagoras, and then we have.
So actually, I would change. So we can take different categories and say like there would be one from mathematics.
Right, that's
one
what I'm
from-
saying.
Yeah, I would
right,
swap
yeah.
out Pythagoras for a guy you probably haven't heard of him.
Roger Stevenson, that guy?
Yes, that's him.
Fuck him.
That's
That guy's a
no.
dick. No.
His name is Leonard Euler, and he has more. He discovered more mathematical concepts than basically anyone
Right.
ever.
Right.
They started.
I did read about him.
They started having to name the things that he discovered after the people that discovered it after him.
Right. Right.
That guy was so fucking smart. It's
Lost sight in his one eye.
oh, did he? I didn't know that.
So do we go with? So would Stan Lee, would he fall under literature then?
No. Entertainment.
Or could he
entertainment?
or could he be like what you would call the fucking the wild card? Because you got, I mean, if you go into literature, I mean, fucking Dante, you got to fucking what's his name who wrote the fucking Dante's Inferno? Yeah. Why did I say Dante?
I think there needs
Homer.
to be two different categories: an intellectual category and like an entertainment category.
Well, that's but
Yeah,
you're talking. But if you're talking, there's 5 up there, isn't there, or 4?
Four.
Fuck.
Like this guy would be in the intellectual one.
Yeah.
Stan Lee would be in
I could.
entertainment.
That's a good way to do it too.
Okay.
That's how I would classify it.
So what would be the other 2 classifications then? Mathematical, because that's would fall under intellectual.
Or we just do just 2 categories. One is intellectual.
Right.
One is more on the entertainment side.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
each one of those has 4 people.
Okay. So then I would say on the intellectual part we have to.
Then we keep Pythagoras.
And I think we have to put Homer or Shakespeare.
I think they would go entertainment.
I think Shakespeare
No.
Yeah, would Shakespeare be
'Cause they-
entertainment?
No.
Or be-
I think literature. I think literature goes into entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't think
Shakespeare
so.
created a tank.
Homer wrote the fucking Dante's Inferno.
Shakespeare could go in both categories.
He could.
I think writing goes into entertainment. I read to have fun. I read to.
But he.
Yeah, but a lot of
he did,
people
He
wrote.
did the tank. He.
But a lot of
designed the
people-
tank. He did like all kinds of shit.
People that wrote, they didn't write just for entertainment. They wrote for education.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Encyclopedia Brown, look at that guy.
Shakespeare might be just number 1.
He's not.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking people out there that could really.
Well, let's just do entertainment.
All right, let's do
Make it
entertainment
because-
just to make it.
Stanley's got to be.
Stanley's
Stanley's
in there,
out there. He's like the fucking George Washington.
Put George Lucas in there.
I would like to. I really want to. But in my own head, arguing with fucking nerds on fucking Facebook and Twitter and shit about him won't let me put him on there. For one reason. The guy, he wanted to do this, and he did do it, but he didn't look towards the future. So his fucking, his greatest accomplishment of his life and literally for cinema, there was way too many fucking holes in it. There were just
Yeah.
Well, I think at the time he wasn't thinking of the future. I don't think anybody does.
Well, first of all, episode 1, me and Jesse talked about this in front of you guys. Episode 1 was supposed to be the original New Hope.
That's what George Lucas claims.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
believe
remember
him.
you-
Well, when it comes from the guy who
we
wrote
got
it,
into an argument about this.
Yeah.
when it comes from the guy who fucking wrote it, you kind of have to take it because, I mean, that's just saying like that. Hey, Pythagoras wrote the Pythagorean theorem.
The reason
No, he didn't.
the reason that I don't believe it is just because it's such a different
Yeah.
those 3 the prequels and the actual originals, they are so different that I don't
But see,
I don't believe that he would have written that.
But you're just going off of what you see in the movies. I mean, the stuff that I've read, the background.
True, yeah.
So, I mean, because you could argue Gene Roddenberry, too.
Roddenberry,
Roddenberry was a fucking genius.
I
He should
bet.
probably be up
Honestly,
there.
I wonder if George Lucas would have even. I assume Roddenberry is probably one of his
Oh,
mentors.
influences.
influences, definitely. But when it comes down to it, I mean, Roddenberry unfortunately passed away. Sorry, brother, because I do like me some Star Trek. I really do.
His wife was the.
You talk shit about Star Trek all the time.
Yeah,
Only-
because I'm a Star Wars fan.
and because I'm a Star Trek
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah. But I mean, I remember growing up as a kid, my dad would be sitting in the chair, we'd be watching Star Trek, and he goes, "Hey, go grab me a soda or whatever." And I'm like, he goes, "I got the con." I'm like, son of a bitch, he got the con, so I got to go watch it. I got to go get it for him.
Yeah.
I liked
would
the
you-
fact that from Next Generation onward, the voice of the computer was Gene Roddenberry's widow.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
And she had guest appearances on Next Generation and Deep Space Nine as Deanna Troy's mother.
She made.
She hot?
She
Was for an older gal, she was a
she kind of got
sexy lady.
She
I'll tell
kind
you.
they kind of got fucked over too when he passed away. They just.
Yeah.
I mean, they still they got royalties, but they didn't get what they should have got. Because
Probably, yeah.
even now, fuck, they got animated series. And there's just as much fucking merchandising to Star Trek as there is Star Wars.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Star Wars has
I
more.
think Star Wars probably has more, but
little.
there's a lot for Star Trek.
Right.
Did Gene Roddenberry ever do a guest appearance on Star Trek?
I don't think so.
He might have during the original
Maybe the
pilot.
original series,
The original pilot, which was black and white, by the way.
But I
Really?
Yeah.
to this day I have no idea what he looks like. So
And Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I'll just
Captain
hold him up
Kirk
here.
wasn't even the original captain.
yeah, it was.
He wasn't. For the pilot, he wasn't.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I think I've definitely seen the one picture before,
Right.
the second one on the top.
So okay, so we're going to go with entertainment wise. We're dead set on Stanley.
I think
Stanley.
from a comic book perspective.
Honestly, I think
without him, I mean,
I put Lee, Lucas, and Roddenberry as the three.
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that guy.
Yeah.
He was reading a fucking radio fucking
Yep.
a short
War of the
story
Worlds, I think it was.
and started a fucking
People flipped
global
out.
fucking
Yep.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
thought it was they thought it was actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call him a nerd, but
I think
in
that
the-
kind of
the
stuff
nerd-
fits in.
he did like Citizen Kane and
That's
those
true.
fucking.
All right,
movies.
It's
but
still part of the entertainment. Like,
Yeah.
right, but for him to, like I said, he was reading a fucking book.
I know. Yeah.
And he started a fucking panic in the whole country
Yeah. On the radio.
on the radio. That
that's
talking
the only way they
I know.
could get
Holy
news.
shit.
that talking wooden box.
What did he say on the radio again, or what was the thing? Did he just say aliens were going to attack? Or?
So all he did is he just started reading the fucking book.
Yeah, he was reading it, and it was written as, because I'm pretty sure he wrote it,
Yeah.
and he wrote it as though it was a news broadcast, and so he did that on the radio.
Freak the fuck out.
And I imagine I don't know for sure, but I imagine that going into it, they had said, "Oh, here's a reading, by Orson
Right.
Welles, whatever." But people that tuned in that didn't hear that part
Freak the
thought it
fuck
was
out.
a real
They thought
news
it was-
broadcast.
Right.
And started freaking out.
Yeah.
And it was because they actually had back then a lot of stuff that happened on the radio. So it was October 30th, 1938. And it was a Sunday, and the broadcast began when an announcer came on the air and said, "The Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations present Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air in the War of Worlds by H.G. Wells."
Oh, H.G. Wells wrote it. Okay.
So he did his thing, and I mean, back then there was a lot of people. They were doing a lot of radio. What do you want to call it? Radio shows.
Yeah.
kind of
Like
because there's-
dramatizations.
Right,
and stuff on the
actually, is
radio
what
and-
they were called. Yeah, and people started freaking the fuck out.
But yeah, they did. they introduced it perfectly. Like, oh yeah, it's a theater production by reading from War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
But I think he read it so well that people thought it was real.
His voice was great. He has a perfect like newscaster voice,
and he looks like fucking Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, he was ripping fucking cigars and smoking.
Yeah.
So good guy.
Is that what we're going with? Stanley,
number 3.
H.G. or Orson Welles. We went with fucking. You also said
Roddenberry and Lucas.
Roddenberry and Lucas.
I think you can put both of those. Yeah.
Last, we have to finish up with the real fucking nerds. I think you do have to put Einstein up there with Pythagoras.
Yeah. Once we separate them out, then
intellectual category.
Yeah. I mean,
although then I'm already filled up with 4 then with Pythagoras, Einstein, Euler, and Newton.
And Elon.
Fuck that guy.
I'm kidding.
Dude's
so the only one that's
smart as he pretends to be.
But he is pretty smart.
I mean, he's definitely a smart guy, but...
And you ever see that apparently... Well, we're forgetting the biggest fucking nerd.
Screech?
That's the one.
Hawking's.
Stephen Hawking.
Overrated.
I don't think he's overrated.
No,
I wouldn't put him up.
He would sit there and literally go through like shit like Einstein's and be like,
if he was so smart, why doesn't he just start walking then?
Why didn't he think about that?
Yeah.
Why didn't he get up out of that chair?
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I mean,
I'm kidding.
Dude was too lazy to even talk.
Yeah.
He pressed buttons to have a computer.
Fuck you,
You're fucking
Justin.
smart. Why don't you fucking think of some legs to fucking...
Fuck you, Justin.
Oh yeah, he couldn't talk right either.
He had a fucking disease.
Also, it was ALS, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or is that or muscular dystrophy or something? But
Well, we're gonna look it up
I
right
think
now.
it's ALS.
Yeah.
But also, he have you seen the movie Hawking?
Nope.
It's a good movie, but there's this huge love story between him.
It was ALS.
Between him and his wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
His wife.
Why don't you love me?
he ends up cheating on his wife.
He cheated?
Yeah, with his caretaker. The lady that was taking care, and then left his wife and married his caretaker.
Oh wow. Must have been a hell of a caretaker.
Dude must have a hell of a cock.
Well,
big
maybe.
hog.
Do you think
How is
that
this
thing-
guy that can't even move? Well, he was smart, so I mean, brains do count for something.
Not all
Big
the time.
cock, big cock and big brains.
Big brains, small cock. Maybe she just thought that he was worth something. Might have been
That
money
too.
because I
Could've
think
been
he
that
did. I think he had a decent net worth.
I think so too.
No, dude, we're forgetting about Tesla.
Nikola.
That fucking guy,
Tesla-
he got fucked.
Oh, he got
20 different
fucked over by
everybody, U.S.
fuck was
government.
yeah, but who was the other guy at the time? This is gonna drive me crazy.
Let's see here.
He was such a piece of shit because Tesla was like looking for, I don't know. One of them was focused on AC current. The other one was on Edison.
Yeah, Edison did fuck
fucked
him over.
and Edison was a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Like to show the effectiveness of, I think it must have been DC current. I don't know. He literally electrocuted a full-grown elephant.
Yeah.
In front of a crowd, like, see this, and fucking killed the elephant. Yeah.
See this?
Old Tesla. I mean,
Hey guys, check this out.
Tesla sat there and he created wireless energy,
Yeah,
which got stolen.
it did, but it's
No,
it's not it isn't a viable way to like.
it was viable because it was. So just what he had built, the Tesla coil, could have worked on a bigger stage. It's just that the people involved that didn't want it to happen, including, and we're talking big oil, big fucking whatever, they didn't want it to happen. And so he's the poster child for stolen patents. That
True.
fucking guy.
He definitely had a lot of he came up with a lot of great ideas that he didn't get enough credit for.
He died broke.
By the way, who was I talking about earlier? We were talking about that I said created the tank.
You said Shakespeare.
That's not right.
No,
I
it
was
was-
thinking Da Vinci.
yeah,
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was who I was thinking of.
He also created technically the helicopter.
He could be on the
He's on both.
intellectual.
He's the one I was
like-
thinking that should be on both.
Yeah,
lists.
Yeah,
Not
because
Shakespeare.
'cause he did,
Shakespeare
yeah.
created the tank. What a
Shakespeare just
yeah, I was like, I'm not going to say anything, but I'll just.
Oh my God.
I will
Yeah.
assume that you read something that I haven't seen.
no Da Vinci. Yeah, he was a bad
Da Vinci-
motherfucker. That
Da Vinci was
He did
very
everything.
smart, super talented artist. Yeah.
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 He painted the basilica or whatever you call it.
The Sistine Chapel.
No, that was Michelangelo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Da
Mona
Vinci
Lisa.
played. He did
Mona
something.
Lisa.
The
Mona Lisa.
Moaning Lisa.
Yeah.
How'd they go?
The morning.
That was him, though. Yeah.
The Moaning
Mona
Lisa.
If
Yeah.
any of us had any artistic ability, we should put that on our Patreon. The Mona Lisa going as a painting.
I can make that happen.
I do love the fact that a painting like that is one of the most famous paintings in the world. When the average like 17-year-old artist in
Anybody
school
can do it.
can do way better
Yeah.
now.
But they say that the actual face is his,
Oh,
or it's either his or his mother's. One of the
It does
two.
kind of look like if you look at this picture.
She's an ugly bitch, dude.
What if he was one of the like
He
first
was
trans
one of
people?
those-
And he was like, oh,
Maybe he's a they them.
He's like, I want to see what I would look like as a woman, and so he painted it.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Maybe.
does kind of look like.
Good.
Can you
for-
imagine having that picture on your fucking
kinda
driver's
does. It
license?
It looks like her.
Can you imagine having that picture on your driver's license?
The Mona Lisa or
The Moaning Lisa. Yeah.
license and registration, please. Let me see
Here
some
you
ID.
go. The fuck? This ain't you.
That's me.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Picture of the
How
Mona
great would
Lisa.
that like if you got a fake ID in high school and they just put the Mona Lisa's picture on there? No, that's me, sir. That's me, officer.
Oh, this is you.
I just cut my hair.
This is you.
I just cut my hair.
Cut my hair.
Nice beak, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Can't you see I have that resting bitch face there?
Hey, she's not even that hot.
No,
She wasn't.
she was ugly as fuck, dude.
I wouldn't go that
At the
far.
time, she
No.
was probably hot.
I mean,
She probably did.
Oh my god, you guys are,
you give
are
me
you
a couple of
At
fireballs.
the time,
Shit.
dude, they didn't have toilet paper at the time. Okay, so
How do you know? Were you there?
standards were very
Yeah.
different
You
back
couldn't
then.
eat her ass.
You couldn't eat any ass back then.
Oh.
I don't know. Those fucking
Speak for yourself.
I am native. I've done weirder shit. I mean,
The guys that were into scat play were the most popular. Man,
Oh,
anyway, so do we have them figured out, right? We have them figured out.
Stan Lee, Gene Roddenberry, George Lucas. Who was the last entertainment?
Orson
guy?
Welles.
Orson
God.
Welles.
Smells.
We've got
Intellectual.
Pythagoras,
Einstein.
Einstein. I think Euler.
You went with
Put
Euler.
fucking Da Vinci on there.
I think we
have
could
to.
put Da
You know what?
Vinci on there.
I'm putting him in as my. Did we talk about?
You can put him in as your running back. Is that what you're gonna do?
This was a DraftKings. I put him as my star.
He's your captain.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta hurry up and draw something up because I think I can make this ball go further with
We
less.
didn't talk
amount of
about
effort.
Galileo.
Galileo, he's up there, but
he I think he had like 2 good fucking
Seasons.
yeah.
2 good seasons he
He
discovered.
just played out. He got it tore the ACL.
he's a Jimmy Garoppolo.
He was one of the guys that helped confirm that the Earth is not the center of the galaxy or the.
Wait a minute
universe.
here.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Son of a bitch.
Did we talk about Aristotle?
Aristotle and Plato, they were. Yeah,
They were one-hit wonders.
from a philosophical standpoint, they did a lot. But man, from a scientific standpoint, they were retarded.
Yeah.
Your boy fucking
My boy,
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras.
He's number 10 on this list.
really? I mean, the Pythagorean theorem is pretty.
That's kind of
Everyone
standard.
knows it.
Have
Yeah.
you seen this? Have you
Kind of standard.
Came up with this theory tonight. Okay. I'm gonna go next time I'm at the bar. I'm gonna talk to Colin and be like, "Hey, let me tell you about something I just came up with. It all right? You heard of A and B and C? You square A and you square B and add them together. Call that C."
Whoa.
Fucking mind blowing.
You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I can't process.
Alrighty, well, hey, everybody. We are going to finish her up tonight, and we are on exclusive. This fucking episode. Exclusive on Patreon.
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 The
Patronion.
Patronion.
Yeah. But if you
Bigger,
don't,
drunker, faster, stronger.
if you're just checking us out, you know, you get the free. If you get the free 7 days, make sure you check out the comedy skit that we're gonna have out there for you, called the what was it? The Pope's.
It was Pope. The Pope trailer.
The Pope got his
the
groove
trailer.
back.
The Pope got his groove back.
Yeah, wasn't that it?
Yeah, that's what it will be.
How the papacy got its groove back.
I thought it was the traveling pants of the Pope.
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
The fatherhood of the traveling
Pope?
pants.
Dress, whatever.
The traveling.
Traveling.
union.
Right. Anyway, go ahead and check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Good Pods.
Are we on
Amazon.
Facebook?
That's our social media, yes. We're on Facebook. We are also on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit.
How about that?
How about that? And we will, you know what? We will see you later.